Back again. Hey, y'all, guess what? It is Tips for Tuesday. You know, your girl, I'm not singing today, but it is Tips for Tuesday, and we're about to start the show right now. Five, four, three, two, one. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is your girl, Elisha, coming to you for another Tuesday Night Live Tips for Tuesday. And we are here again, and we have a really quick show for you tonight because we are kind of piggybacking off of what we talked about last week, which was um just kind of talking about a 10-minute a reset. Sometimes just taking that moment when it seems like life is getting a little chaotic and different things like that, then just kind of resetting yourself. And we provided some tips on kind of just doing a 10-minute reset, during your day when you just need a sense of calm or whatever it is that you need to kind of settle back down and just kind of reset and just get to going again. Okay. So this week, what we're doing is we're going to make it personal. Okay. So we're still going to be talking about that 10-minute reset, but we're going to make it a little bit more personal. And we're giving a few more tips regarding how you can make this 10-minute reset personal. Okay. So, um, this is the 10-minute practice, and this is just basically we're talking about what we talked about last week, which is the 10-minute reset. Um, I'm just going to say not every 10 minutes is going to look the same for everybody because each of us have different needs that we require at different times, depending on what is going on in our lives. Some days you might need calming, some days you might need to be focused, some days you might need clarity, just different things. So, basically this 10-minute reset, you can just use it to, kind of figure out what you need and then kind of move forward with that. Okay. So here are 5 tips to make your 10-minute reset personal for you. So number one, which I think this is a really important thing right here, really important. Number one is name the feeling that you're needing. Okay. So again, you might have a chaotic day. And you might have a chaotic day and you might just need a sense of peace or clarity or focus or different things like that. So number one is name the feeling that you're needing. And, sometimes you might just be needing, I just need some peace. So name the feeling. So here's a couple of just ideas. Are you needing calm? Do you need to be focused? Do you need to feel gratitude? Do you need energy? Do you need peace? So think about what it is that you need for this 10-minute reset. Okay. And that will start with how you're feeling. So, not what you think you should do, but start with how you're feeling. I know for me, sometimes during the day, um, things at my workplace can be very kind of chaotic because there's so many moving pieces going on, so it can become like chaos. Even though I'm sitting at a desk and I'm doing work at a desk, it can be a lot of mental exhaustion and it can be just chaotic. And so for me personally, I'm looking for a sense of calm, a sense of peace. So a 10-minute reset for me definitely is I'm looking for some calm and peace. Um, that, and then there's sometimes when I'm at home and stuff, and I really believe I need to be focused because I could be distracted with so many different things. I need to be focused. So just think about what is the feeling that you need. So that's number one. Number two is to match the activity to that feeling. Okay, so do you need to journal? Do you need to stretch? Do you need to read? Do you need to pray? Or do you need to organize one small thing? So think about the feeling that you need most and think about the activity that you need to pair it with. Okay? So whether it's journaling, stretching, reading, praying, or organizing something small. All right, that's number two. Number three, choose a consistent time of day. Choose a consistent time of day. This is interesting. You could do a morning reset, a midday pause, or an evening wind down. Consistency creates ease. You might have to do this um, a morning reset, a midday pause, or evening wind down. You might just want to do all three. You might need to do all three depending on what you need. I know the morning times are very calming. I love calm, I love peace, I love prayer. You know, the evening times are very, I like to be a little bit focused. I still like calm, but I like focus because there's things that I want to accomplish possibly. So that evening time is the time for me to do that. Now, midday, like I told you, at my workplace, it can kind of get a little chaotic. So I'm looking for peace and calm for sure. And that is just a reset, some deep breaths, some different things like that. For me personally, during that time, there's no time to journal and stuff like that. My mind is not there. So I just need to, you know. All right. Number four. Number four is to keep it simple and flexible. Keep it simple and flexible. All right. No pressure. This is not perfection. This is not any of the thing. Your reset should support you, not stress you. This is not a stress tip. This is something to support you in what you need at that moment. Okay. No pressure, no perfection. No perfection. This is to help you. And number five, let it evolve as your life changes. What you need today, you may not need next month, and that's okay. Everything looks different, and that's why these tips, the 10-minute reset is a personal thing. It is personal because sometimes what you need today, you might not even need it tomorrow. You might not even tomorrow because life comes at us in seasons. So we just don't really know. We need different things at different times. So again, this 10-minute reset is just a reminder that when stuff seems like it's a little chaotic, you seem like you just don't have your control of what's going on, this 10-minute reset is definitely for you. So you can take a listen to our our Tuesday night live talk from last week that basically we're piggybacking off of or continuing the talk about it is talking about the 10-minute reset. And this week is about the 10-minute reset, making it personal. Okay. So think about what feeling you have right now. What is that feeling that you have right now? Feel free to drop that in our comment section, so that we can engage in, how we're feeling. Okay. So again, I'm going to go over the 5 tips for making your 10-minute reset personal. Number one, name the feeling that you need most. Are you needing a calm? Are you focused? Are you need to be focused? Gratitude? Energy or peace. Think about the feeling that you need. All right. Number two, match one activity to that feeling. So, do you need a journal? Do you need to stretch? Do you need to read? Do you need to pray? Or do you need to organize? Okay. Think about the activity that you need to match with. Okay. Number three, choose a consistent time of day. Do you need a morning reset? Do you need a midday pause? Do you need an evening wind down? Think about what you need at the time you need it because consistency creates that ease that you need. You might need all three. You might need all three. You might need to take a 10-minute pause in the morning. You might need to do something a midday pause in the afternoon or midday or in the evening wind down. Number four, keep it simple and flexible. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Never make put a lot of pressure on yourself. Sometimes I feel like even with myself, I put a lot of pressure on different things that I do. Just showing up and stuff like that. I'm not thinking about anybody else more than I am myself, but a lot of times I stress myself out. So again, and then I need something based on me stressing myself and putting the pressure on myself. But this is a no pressure type of thing. Keep this simple and flexible. This is no pressure, no perfection, none of that. Okay? And number five, let it evolve as your life changes. And again, seasons change, people change, we change, circumstances change. So what we need today, we might not need it tomorrow. So basically, you align your reset based on what it is that you need. This is a personal thing. So you name that feeling that you need most. So what you needed today, you might not need next month. You might not need in the next few months. You might not need it tomorrow. Okay. So these are our five tips for Tuesday for you on this Tuesday night live tips for Tuesday. I thank you so much for joining us. And listen, if you haven't already, we have dropped our Snap and Go guide, which is a blueprint on creating travel content or creating travel memories as you visit city to city. Okay. Teach you how to hire, teach you how to grab you on how you can get you a content creator crew from city to city. So check it out and tell a friend. And also, if you're looking to manifest the life of your dreams, we have released our manifestation manual, which you can start writing your goals, dreams, aspiration, all that tonight, and start creating that life of your dreams with our manifestation manual download. And all this is available on our website. So make sure you check us out and tell a friend. The link to all of that is below. Once again, I am your girl Elisha coming to you for another Tuesday Night Live Tips for Tuesday. And as always, there's more to come. Talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye bye.